All right, so we're under the engine bay today, and we are going to be doing my cold air intake. So there's the Dynon, and that's the Eventuri. So it's time for an intake upgrade. It's always the screw that takes the longest to get out. No, luckily it went down to the floor. So there's our Dynon. Carbon fiber intake. We got the snorkel for the intake. We got the air box down here that we have to remove. It's bolted in right here. And then it just pops right out. And there you have it. Now if you watched my engine mount video, you know the engine mount for the side is back there. So that's what it looks like with everything opened up. So we still have to take the hood scoop off, but we'll do that in a bit. So let's open the box. So here's our first bit. Here's our intake. Here's our scoop for later. And then hardware, connectors, a thing for the OB, or a thing for the, is that an EVAP?
Mass airflow.
Mass airflow sensor. Here is our new mass airflow collar right here. Mounts right up here behind the airbox. Then we got some gaskets.
No, it's a parts list.
That's a parts list. What is the gaskets for?
I assume
that's for the hood scoop.
Around the hood scoop, yeah, because those are the clips for the hood scoop.
So that's the clips for the hood scoop, and to seal the seal the intake to the bonnet. So that's to seal this up against the. Well, we'll get to that in a bit. So let's do it. And that is a genuine carbon fiber hood scoop. Look at that. Pretty cool. All right, what's the next step? We got that out. I think the next step's the air box.
I'm gonna start with swapping over this sensor.
Okay. So that has to come off of here and then get mounted to this collar right here. And the good news is it should be a fairly easy bolt-in job.
Looks like these are machine threads, so there should be some in that package of hardware.
Okay. There was not.
Should be this.
Yeah, I see the problem. It needs a bigger turbo.
It has a bigger turbo.
It needs a bigger turbo. How much do you want to pound out the firewall to make it fit?
Put these in that package.
Okay. So those are the screws to install. There it is. I don't know if I need a bigger turbo. The car's not tuned. What is? Oh, okay. The car's not tuned. Yeah. I was like, what is that? It's like
this is the side that air should flow in through,
Mm-hmm.
and you can kind of tell that because it's tapered here.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could absolutely install this piece in wrong.
Now, what I don't know yet is, so let me see that. Okay. So what I don't know yet is if we can still use the forged tube there, or if we need to use something
Well,
else.
I mean, this fit into the factory stuff, so it should. And
yeah.
I'm assuming that this is going to be the interface between this and that. So.
Yeah. So we have to take that bolt out because it attaches right there on that flange. So this whole thing sets down right in here.
Yeah, like that. Yep.
And then bolts to that other flange. Okay. Probably should unscrew the clamps a little bit, maybe.
Maybe a little bit more, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to get this other clamp on. And then we bring this over. And then press it into where the old air box was, while at the same time sliding it in. Okay, I got it. Want to put the bolt in? There we go. So that's now seated. Go ahead. I'll grab it, I'll hold it. Another thing you want to make sure you do is always put the clamps so that you can get to them later. So now, we got to install this. We might need to actually loosen something up for fitment purposes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had to do a little of adjusting in here. This didn't quite fit the way we wanted it because the forge pipe is part of the problem over here, because we're not using OEM intake over here. So doing a little bit of fiddling to get it just right. So doing some tweaking here to get it to fit. Remember where this bolt came from?
Mm-hmm. That came from the other air box right there.
Oh, should we put it back in or leave it out?
It's up to you. I need to be
Not allowed. Inside.
There we go. There we go. Now where's the extension?
Underneath the car.
We'll find it later. All right, so there you have it. There's the air box. This thing, if you can call it an air box, it's really just a filter with a black shroud around it.
Filter housing.
There's the inlet that pulls air in from the bumper grill area, but it's also gonna be pulling air in from up here. So now we gotta pop out the old hood scoop. So that is my current hood scoop on the car. Obviously it's not gonna pull air in right now in its current form. That's why I usually just go very careful with this. Well, because one, I don't want to damage the vinyl. Okay, so we have to install these right here along the leading edge of the bonnet. And I think it has something to do with rubbing against the intake, so let's get these installed. Okay, so this is a cutaway from what we're currently working on right now, but we figured out what this piece of plastic is for, this gasket. It was not in the instructions that we originally had, but I did pop the hood scoop back off, and what it actually does is it goes around the top edge of the scoop area, and it acts as an air seal to keep air from escaping, so it allows more air to go into the intake. So I'm going to go ahead and just reinstall this and then I'll put the hood scoop back in. I added a little piece of tape here to hold these clips in place. This one is not completely in place right here because I accidentally broke the edge of the clip off on the actual hood scoop. So just be careful when you're reinstalling. Probably best to do it correctly the first time, but there you have it. Now it's not perfect, but it is going to seal perfectly. Okay, so the next step is to put the hood scoop on the car. So, line everything up.
The installation a lot easier than the removal.
And then I checked to make sure everything went in. It is in. And now we reattach the screw. There we have it. Everything is on. Everything's buttoned up. Grab our hardware. There's a lot of empty space over here by this side of the engine bay. Okay.
Frees up a lot of area for heat.
Yeah, so everything's buttoned back up. This is buttoned back up. If I need to move this later, I can. It does shift everything over just a little bit, but everything appears to be seated. All right, so everything's buttoned up. Let's close the bonnet, see how it looks. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Sounds good. Well, everything works, everything's buttoned up. There we have it. I'll do some testing with it later. As far as aesthetics go, looks pretty impressive. And there you have it. And if you're interested in buying this intake, Out Motoring carries it. I will include a link in the video description. Just make sure you specify which car you're buying it for. And if you're looking for anything else for your Mini, don't forget to head over to outmotoring.com. But that's a wrap on the Eventuri intake install on the JCW. If you like what you see, check out more content on the channel at the end of this video.